Apocoliptic. So today is going to be my hits and shits for the month of July 2015. So I don't have a ton of products this month, so this video should be relatively quick. And I forgot to do this last month, so I'm definitely going to do it this one. I wanted to start listing my favorite YouTubers on all of these videos here. So for the month of July, my favorite YouTuber has been Sharon Farrell. Now I've talked about her a couple of times, kind of just real quickly in videos. She is a Australian YouTuber, and she actually is born in Ireland. So she's very, very pale skinned, and she has red hair. So that's one of the main reasons that I absolutely love her, is because she knows what to do with pale skin. And she used to be a makeup artist. She used to work for MAC. Actually, she still is a makeup artist. Not used to be. She's a makeup artist, but she used to work for MAC. And now I think she just does like YouTube and kind of like freelance type of stuff. But I really love all the stuff that she recommends. I actually have a product right in front of me that she recommended, and that's the IT Cosmetics CC bronzer. It's that Ombre bronzer, like this. And she recommended this in one of her videos for pale girls. And prior to using this product, I was terrified of bronzer. I just thought it was so scary because I didn't want to look ridiculous. But I've been using this ever since then, and it has slowly but surely become one of my absolute favorite makeup products. And I don't think I would have ever tried bronzer prior to her recommendations. And like ever since then, every single product I've picked up that she's recommended has been amazing. So she is one of my favorites. I will have her channel listed down in the info box below, so if you want to check her out, go ahead and click onto her. She is wonderful. So yeah, I don't have a ton of products to show you, but let's get into it. The very first thing I want to show you is this. It's a setting spray, and this is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Spray and Set. This is a great drugstore setting spray. You get quite a bit of product in here. It's 3.4 fluid ounces, and it's just wonderful. It keeps my makeup on all day. If I'm having a little bit of a cakey problem with powders and things like that, I'll just spray this on. It completely evens out the face. No more cake problem, makes your makeup last. It's really, really great of a product. And the only downside about this though is that it does smell. I don't like the smell personally. I feel like it stinks a little bit. It's a little bit like a, I really don't know how to describe that. It's not a refreshing smell like some makeup setting sprays have, like wonderful cucumber smell or what have you. This just smells a little bit, I don't know, just kind of off is the best way I could describe it. I don't like the smell, but it doesn't linger. So it's kind of like once it dries on your face, you can't really smell it anymore. So it's not a huge downside to the product, but it is something that might bother people sensitive to smells, or people who just really don't like certain smells like I don't. So, but otherwise this is a wonderful product. The next thing I want to talk about is something that I got for super, super cheap, and so happy that I picked it up. And it's one of these generic Clarisonic type of things. So it's from the brand Precision Beauty, and this is a product that I just got in like my local Gordman's. I don't know if Gordman's is kind of universal or just US or just kind of regional even in the US, but it's a store that sells kind of cheaper, not cheaper products, it sells products for cheap, kind of very similar to like a TJ Maxx, if you know what that is. They have some like celebrity brand perfumes, things like that. They just sell them for a cheaper price. So I got this there. This was less than $20, and it came with 2 brush heads, the actual like brushed head, and then one of these silicone type of heads. And this one is great for exfoliating type of products. I use this a lot with my black sugar mask and just kind of exfoliate my face, and it gets all the dead skin cells off. And then the brush head is what I use for the cleanser. And I find that using this makes my face feel so super soft. It's like soft as a baby's bottom, kind of soft, and it gets rid of all the dead skin around the chin area where I have those like dry patches. And I just find that my skin, ever since using this, looks so much better. The next product I'm very excited about is actually one that I picked up that I was a little bit worried about not liking, and it turns out that I love it. It's this Hard Candy 3 Strikes Trio. It's a contouring face trio, so it comes with the contouring or bronzing color, the blush, and then the highlighter. And I really like this. The bronzer is very, very subtle. It doesn't come off this deep in the package. It doesn't come off that deep on the face. It's actually a very light, kind of sun-kissed, beautiful bronzer. And then the pink as well, it doesn't come off this insane on my face. It's actually a gorgeous, kind of very flushed pink. And then the highlighter is beautiful as well. I was very, very impressed with this. And you get so much product in here. It's one of those like raised products, so you can see you get quite a bit in here. Let's see, it's 12 grams. So for a drugstore product, that's super cheap and great quality. Next up is a product I am most excited about, and that is the NYX Tea Tree Balance. It's actually a skin elixir. So what it is kind of like a skin serum and a primer in one. I love this because it has tea tree oil in it, and that's really, really great to combat redness and acne marks and things like that. I found that this makes my skin look so beautiful, and when I put makeup on, what I do is I'll moisturize after I get out of the shower and wash my face and whatever. I'll put this on next and then put an actual primer over top of it, and I feel like my skin feels so moisturized and beautiful. I absolutely love this product. The reason I picked this up was because it was actually rated 5 out of 5 stars on the Ulta website at the time that I got it, and I have never seen a product rated that high. So I thought, yeah, I'll pick it up and see what it's like, and it's fantastic. If you have a lot of redness on your face, or if you have acne breakouts, things like that, this is a great product to pick up because you can use it as your primer and it will tone down that redness and actually help heal your breakouts underneath your makeup. Great product. The only thing is I wish it came in like a bigger container, because you do want to use quite a bit of this. Like when you squirt it out, you're going to want to use a decent sized amount to get it all over your face. And then the amount in here, this is 20 milliliters in here. So I do wish it came in a bigger package, but what can you do? It's NYX, it's cheap. First of all is the MAC Paint Chili Paint Pot. I finally got one of these paint pots for my eye makeup, and I love it. I think it's great. I got the Paint Chili one because it's the pink paste based one, and I have more of a neutral pink undertone. Very, very subtle pink undertone, so I do like to reach for something like this. This is really great because it's kind of, I have a hard time with like the liquidy eyeshadow bases because my eyelids are a little bit oily. So the liquids don't work well for me. I need something that with a little bit more substance, and this has it. This is really great. And what's also awesome about this is it acts as a concealer, so it hides the veininess of my eyelids. So this works really well for me. I'm so glad I picked it up. And there's so much product in here. Super creamy. The only downside is they're very expensive. It's like $16 for this tiny little thing. The next MAC product and favorite I have here is a concealer. And this is one of these Studio Finish Concealer Duos. And this one is in W10 NC20. So this lighter one here, right? The lighter one here is W10. And this one over here is NC20. The reason I got this was I went to MAC because I have an issue where I can never find a concealer that's light enough for me. I went into MAC and I said, hey, I wear NW10 foundation, which if you're not familiar with that, it's the lightest foundation that anyone makes. And I told the girl, I'm like, you know, I have a hard time because nobody makes a concealer that even matches NW10. Like MAC doesn't make an NW10 concealer. The lightest concealer, like in their Pro Longwear, is I think NW15 or NC15, one of those. And that's actually a shade darker than my foundation color. So I cannot conceal properly with that color unless I mix it with like a white foundation, which defeats the purpose. Anyway, so I went in there and I said, what would you recommend for someone who is an NW10? What are we supposed to use for concealer? And she went through every single concealer that they made and put it on my face. And this was the only one that was light enough. The W10 in here was light enough. And it actually works really, really well. It actually highlights a little bit. So if I put it in my under eyes here, it will highlight my under eyes. So if you are very, very pale and ever have that problem where you can't find a concealer light enough for you, definitely check this out. The last favorite MAC product I have is a lipstick. I got this recently, and this is Matte Pink Plaid. So it's a matte formula from MAC in Pink Plaid. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous rosy, mauvey pink lipstick. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna swatch it for you. Right there. It's the prettiest pink I have ever seen on me. It looks so freaking gorgeous. I'm not wearing it right now because actually the one that I'm wearing right now is in here as well as a favorite, and that is the RImmel Show Off Lip Lacquer. And this one's in Apocoliptic, if I remember correctly. Yes, number 303 Apocoliptic. On my lips right now. I'm gonna swatch it next to Pink Plaid here so you can see the difference in the vibrancy of color. Yeah. So Apocoliptic is on the bottom there. It's that really bright one there. Gorgeous color, and that one's Pink Plaid. So this is a very nice kind of, I wouldn't call it a neutral pink, but it's a very subtle pink. Really, really pretty. Absolutely love these colors. Alright, so those are all my favorites for the month, and now moving on to the shits. So I actually only have one dud product for this month, and it was one that was relatively expensive. So this is an under eye cream, and I got this because I do have kind of dark purpley blue red under eye circles, and I am looking for a good cream to put down there to kind of fix that. Now this is a Vichy cream, and if you're familiar with Vichy products, they are very expensive, and I actually got this at my Walgreens during a 50% off sale. So I got this for $15, so regular price is $30 for this thing. And you get 15 milliliters in here, which is only about a half an ounce, and this product doesn't do anything. I was really kind of looking forward to it because it had great reviews. It's a more expensive product, and I'm not saying that expensive products are always the best or that they work the best, but when it comes to kind of skincare, the more expensive products tend to be better. So I was really excited to get this 50% off and try it out and see what happened. And I've been using this for a month and a half, and there has been no difference. I do have a video about this product. I did film a video the day that I started using it, and then kind of documented the progress, even though there was no progress. And that video will be out shortly, but I would not waste my money on a product like this. It did nothing, absolutely nothing. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna keep using it until it's gone because it's moisturizing, it does that, but it did nothing to change the color. And it's supposed to do that. I don't have the box anymore, but it did say that people noticed like 80% improvement in the color of their under eye circles. Like I think 9 out of 10 people noticed improvement. I didn't notice any, so I don't know who these people were or what they were doing that I maybe am not doing, but this is a terrible product. I would never buy this again. So yeah, those were my hits and shits for the month of July 2015. I really hope this video was helpful. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.